Hi, my name is Dr. Ryan Giel. I'm with the Accident Recovery Center. We're in the Walmart Shopping Center in West Charlotte over on Wilkinson Boulevard, the corner of Wilkinson and Ashley. We've got school right around the corner, and I want to give you a couple of tips on things that you can do for a healthy back to school. So one of the first things, one of the foremost important things that I think that you can do with a child going back to school is bring some routine into their life. A lot of times over the summer, the routine is just out the window. Children go to bed at all different times, depending on what's going on, what movies are going on, or you have parties or play dates and things like this. When you get back to school, it's essential that the child goes to bed at the same time every night. What this does is it resets the child's circadian rhythms, which is the cycle that, the sleep cycle that has the person go to bed and rise with the sun. Now, I'm not saying they need to actually go to bed when the sun goes down, but if they go to bed at the same time every night, their body will adapt to that, and you'll find that the child will actually start waking up on their own without having to use any kind of an alarm clock. And they're going to wake up feeling rejuvenated, they're going to wake up feeling rested and full of energy. The second thing that you can do is once they wake up, have a breakfast. It's very important before they get on the bus, before they go to school, that children eat a good, balanced, nutritious breakfast. A balanced, nutritious breakfast is going to give them energy that's going to sustain them all the way through till lunch. And when I say balanced, I mean there should be 1 part protein, 1 part carbohydrate to 1/10 part fat. So that's about 1 protein is about the thickness of the palm, 1 carbohydrate, thickness of the palm, and 1/10 is about as much as it fits in the tip of your thumb of fats. A good breakfast, for example, would be 1 or 2 eggs, an English muffin, maybe some peanut butter on the English muffin. Peanut butter gives you the fats, the English muffin, whole wheat preferably, gives you the grains and carbohydrates, and the egg gives the protein. There's also meal replacement shakes that you can use. Meal replacement shakes are great, quick. Usually you can mix them up with water, but you need to watch out for artificial sweeteners. Because a lot of these, you go to workout places and supplement places, and you get a protein meal replacement shake, and it's loaded with, it's low in sugar, but it's got artificial sweetener. No good, very bad for a developing brain. Okay. Third thing that you can do, pack a lunch. Okay. It goes right into the same type of thing that you would do with having a breakfast. You pack a lunch so that you can regulate the child's protein to carbohydrate to fats. This is going to help keep them energized throughout the day. A lot of times in school, kids have choices, when they go through the lunch line. And the choices that seem to always pop up and are always there as alternatives to the regular meal that they're serving are burgers, fries, and pizza. So, you've got a meatloaf or pizza. Most of the time the child's going to pick the pizza. They're going to get fries on the side and a chocolate milk. It's just or soda. And it's too tempting for the children. So if you pack a lunch, you can pack a lunch that is balanced with the proteins, carbohydrates, and fats that they need, and it's going to overall help them to concentrate better in school and be energized throughout school. Plus it also gives you the opportunity, opens up the opportunity for snacking. They can have pack in snacks so that they can have in between the meals healthy snacks, and that'll help keep their blood sugar levels where they're supposed to be and help keep them energized. The fourth healthy tip that I'd recommend, I'm a chiropractor, I've been doing it for 12 years. I'd recommend that you have your children checked, just like you would go to the dentist and have them checked, have their teeth checked. I would recommend you bring them to the chiropractor and have them checked, have their spines checked. And this is important because children go through thousands and thousands of traumas growing up. It starts off when they're very young, with the birthing process. Natural birth can be very traumatic to a child's neck when they have to twist and turn, pull to get the child out. Then you start walking, the falls begin. Then you start riding bicycles, the falls on the bicycles, the horsing around with friends, the sports, the backyard sports, the nasty little kid on the other end of the teeter-totter that jumps off and you come crashing down and land. So all of these traumas, they add up over a child's life, and they can cause problems later on in life. So if we can catch them early and correct them early, it's going to lend to a much healthier child in the future. Now, these traumas can also cause misalignments in the spine that can put pressure on the nervous system. See, the brain controls everything in the body. So, the way the brain does that is by sending impulses and information out through the network of nerves that go out to every single cell, tissue, and organ. So if there's pressure on some of those nerves because the vertebrae are slightly shifted and there's irritation to the nerve, then your brain's not going to be able to communicate with the other areas of the body the way that it should. So if the brain communicates and controls everything in your body, do you think it has something to do with your immune system? You bet it does. So get your children checked. It could help for a much healthier school year, especially if they've been missing a lot of time in past years due to health reasons and being sick all the time. Getting your spine adjusted and keeping the nervous system clear helps for a better immune system. My name's Dr. Ryan Giel. I'm with the Accident Recovery Center. Have fun this year.